For today's Math Center, you picked a subtraction center, okay? And you can see that in your center, there were 2 bags. This is not a partner activity. Up to 2 people can choose this center, but this person is working completely by themselves and you're working by yourself, okay? So in your game, you'll see that there is a game board. It's got subtraction problems on it, okay? Now remember, the way that we know it's a subtraction problem is there's this symbol. It's the subtraction problem. It means we're taking some away. You can remember the other symbol that we learned was the addition symbol. Do you see how there's 2 parts that have been put together? That means you're adding things together, but we're not doing that in this center. This is subtraction. Another word for this symbol is minus, but they both mean we're taking some away. So in addition, we have a part and a part, and we're trying to find out the whole. In subtraction, we have a whole. We're trying to take away a part, and we're trying to figure out how much is left in the other part, okay? So in the center, you'll have a worksheet. You have some pieces so you can solve your math problems. And you have some puzzle pieces that you're going to use to cover up your puzzle as you finish solving all the problems. Now there are 9 problems, so you have 9 cards. It's very important when you put all this stuff up that your things go back in your bag and you're not sitting right beside your partner or the person in your center so that you don't get everything all mixed up, because this is a different worksheet than the worksheet in here, okay? So you can see, like for instance on this one, it's cut in half from the other one so you don't have so many problems to do. So you're just gonna have to find a place somewhere to write your name, okay? All right, so what you need is you need some counters, okay? So this first problem says I have 5 and I take away 4, okay? So I'm gonna put my pieces out. I need 5 pieces because that's how many I had to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 pieces, and it tells me I'm going to take away 4. So I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces away. How many pieces do I have left? 1, okay? So I'm looking for the number 1 in my cards. Okay, I found 1. I'm gonna cover up my 5 minus 4 equals 1, okay? Now, if you want to, as you're doing your problems, you can go ahead and look and see. I see that 5 minus 4 is not one of the problems on this worksheet because it's probably on the worksheet in the other bag. You'll get to do it later, okay? All right, then I have my next problem, 9 minus 2. Now, as I do this problem, I want you to go ahead and pull all the pieces out, and I want you to solve a problem with me. You might not have this problem because you might have the other sheet, but you can go ahead and follow the steps with me as we go. So I'm just gonna wait just a minute for you to take everything out of your bag, set it up like I showed you so that your board is here, you've got your pieces and you've got your counters. And in my case, it's gonna tell me that my whole is 9. So I'm gonna have to find 9 pieces to start solving my problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have 9 pieces because it said 9 was my first number. Do you have all the pieces for your first number? Okay, so then it tells me my symbol, my math symbol says minus or take away. I'm gonna take away 2 of my whole of 9. So I'm gonna take away 1, 2. Now to solve my problem, I count how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 left. So I'm looking for the number 7, okay? I still have it, so now I'm covering up my game piece. Now I'm gonna go ahead and look on my worksheet. Do I have 9 minus 2? I do. So if you want to, you can go ahead and write the answer because you solved 9 minus 2, okay? All right, let's do one more together before you finish this game on your own. Every time you finish, you need to put your pieces up or hold them in your hand or something so they're not down here on the board, because you don't want to leave some pieces and get confused about how many you're supposed to have, okay? So my next problem says 4 take away or minus 2. How many pieces do I start with, okay? You find your first number and put your pieces out and solve your problem while I'm doing mine. Okay, so for mine, I had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need these, so I'll just go ahead and put them away. Okay, it says 4. I'm gonna take away 2 of my pieces. 1, 2. How many pieces do I have left? 1, 2. So I'm looking for my card that says 2, okay? All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and look on my sheet. Do I have 4 minus 2? I do. So I can go ahead and write the answer. If you forget to write your answers as you're doing the game, it's okay. You're just gonna solve these problems the exact same way. You can use your counters, you can use fingers as a tool of how to solve, okay? When I say that workshop time is over, you're gonna make sure that all of your stuff goes back into your bag. Because if you get these pieces, if you sat too close to the other person playing this game and you get these pieces all mixed up, then the next group that plays this game is not gonna be able to solve it because you've messed up their pieces like a puzzle, okay? Now remember, all of these things are math tools. They're not math toys. So I shouldn't see you throwing any of the math tools. I should not see you dumping them all out because you only need as many as you need to solve each problem, and then you're putting them away so that when it's time to clean up, we don't have a big mess that we're trying to take care of, okay? And you're working hard and you're working the whole time so that you can earn your math point for today. Do a great job.